do a quick little deck profile of my Madolche deck for this format. I call it GMC, Gem Knight Madolche Clown. I played in 2 locals, Friday, Saturday. This is the only 2 tournaments I played in a while, besides the regional with Gradles. And I got second at the one on Friday, and I top 4'd, and then we split top 4. But I'll show you the deck. It's missing a couple cards, but it does the trick. 3 Angeli, 3 Madeline, 3 Hoop Cake, 3 Mewtwo, and 3 Messengerado. So basically just 3 of all the good Madolches. You always just want to see either of these turn 1. And now for non-Madolches, the Clowns. Play 3 Damage Juggler and 3 Hat Tricker. Trick Clown is only good if you have like the Brilliant Fusion, if you have Brilliant Fusion, but Hat Tricker on its own is good because you can go like Angeli for Hoop Cake or something and then just drop Hat Tricker. But if you just had a Trick Clown, it would just be sitting in your hand. So triple Hat Tricker is definitely good. It sets up a lot of OTKs too. So 6 Clowns. And then I play 2 Gem Knights. It's supposed to be 2 Garnets. Can't find Garnet, so I just take 2. Level 4 with 1800 attack. It's only 100 less than Garnet. So far, it's never come up that this wasn't a 1900 attack point monster. So that's fine. Just having 2 level 4 Gem Knights. 2 Chateau and Ticket. And then 3 Brilliant Fusion. Once this card, if you have this Imagining, there's no TK, so you just win. But this card just sets up so much. Just the card on its own. 1, it's a double summon, so it lets you go like Madeline for Angeli, then Angeli, or it lets you go like Hoop Cake, so then you just have 2 level 3s, banish for a Messengerado, and then you make a Tiramisu out of that. And it searches for a Hat Tricker, so it lets you do that, lets you get more plays. And if you have, like, let's say you drew 2 Brilliant Fusion, you can just ditch the other one for its effect to gain the attack. You can do that with any spell, but you usually want to hold other spells. So you get 3 Brilliant Fusion, 3 Instant Fusion, just another combo card, 3 MST, because back row is such a problem. Like, you'll go Angeli, they'll warning, and you'll just pass your turn. So, like, you really just need back row hate, and it's good against Pendulum decks. That's why I play the 1 Galaxy Cyclone as well. Back row hate, and for Pendulum decks, like Magic Specters, I can pop their back row, and the next turn I can get a scale out. And then traps, play 4. It's supposed to be Storming Mirror Force, but Mirror Force is for now. I'd rather play regular Mirror Force over anything if I don't have Storming. 1 Grand Horn for Magic Specters, and it's just good for like Satella Knights and stuff like that. The only bad thing it is against is Cosmo, but the deck has such a good Cosmo matchup that Grand Horn is relevant. And then 1 Warning, because this card is amazing in this format. That's my main deck. It's 40 cards. Extra deck, 2 Tiramisu, and 1 Chocoala mode. Yeah, and then Trapeze Magician, because Magdalene's a spellcaster, so like you can do a play, and then Ticket will summon out Madeline, and then you can drop a Hat Tricker and make this. Castel, for when you just have the level 4s, and like not 2 Madolches. Arc, same reason. Dweller, because it's really good. Cowboy. This is probably the card I'm going to be debating to cut, because at any time I can just make Cowboy to beat them. I can just make a play to beat them anyway. So 2 Levier and an Invoker. And then for fusions, Seraphonite. The only thing, I play 1 of it. I might cut this card, the Cowboy, for another one, or an Emerald. But the 1 so far has been fine, because once the Brilliant Fusion resolves, you usually just win. And then the 1 Fusionist, and 2 Noted. So that's the extra deck. Side deck, triple Maxi. Good against like Tower Knights. Some other person at my local is playing Madolche. It's good against them. Fluffle, I guess. I don't know. Just it's good against like weird decks. 2 Baylor. Necros. Well, yeah, Necros. 3 Cash Shuffle, Cosmo, Sithonite, Burning Abyss, I guess that's still around. 3 Anti-Swell Fragrance for like Necros and any Pendulum decks. 2 Threatening Roar for Cosmo, and 2 Grand Torn for Pendulum decks. So yeah, that's the deck. I really like it. It's been doing pretty well. The combos are just insane. Like, you just sit down, you go, okay, I'll go first. Well, you don't want to go first, you want to go second, but if you go first, you basically just do nothing, and then the next turn you just beat them. Like, your hand, like, you'll draw a hand and be like, okay, I won this game. That's just how consistent the deck is. So yeah, I highly recommend it to anyone who doesn't want to buy Cosmo or buy those decks. Yeah, so peace.